Hello everybody, good morning. My name is Vishvadeep and I welcome you all on Unacademy Computer Science channel for unlimited learning. So as I am bringing for you very interesting sessions, and in that particular series today I am going to talk about how to make effective notes. Oh, so sir, is it really necessary to make the notes? Yes. How? So that we can utilize those notes for our best GATE rank. I am going to talk about that in this specific session. So without any delay, let's start the session. Before we start the session, let me introduce myself. I am Vishvadeep, your guide, your mentor, your friend, your companion in your goal setting and your goal achievement. Look at this, my profile. Through this channel team and I am trying to do our level best so that we can give you quality educations, a good guidance and some kind of tips which can make your career on the best track. We are not restricted only to this particular channel. We are having our classes on Unacademy's platform also, absolutely free. Go to unacademy.com or download Unacademy Learner app. In that you just create your account in GATE ESE domain, and after that you just follow my profile. As soon as you follow my profile, you will be able to access my free classes which are under a category special classes. Apart from special classes, we have lots of content on Unacademy which is absolutely free. Some test series, questions, practice questions, quizzes, etc. And all these free sessions or free particular content of Unacademy you can unlock using the code VT10. If you are preparing for GATE, of course you should have a relentless, fearless approach towards your preparation. If you are preparing for that highest level, means you want to have the rank under 100, under 10, under 50, under 500, so that you can easily get the IIT admission or NIT admission or IISc admission, then you need to be tireless in your approach. You need to be very efficient using your each and every single minute of the time. You need to be very structured, very organized and very systematic. If you are not able to do it just because of lots of problems you may face in your preparation, then you can go ahead and you take Unacademy Plus subscription. This subscription will provide you those things which you lack in your free preparation. Systematic and structured plan, that what to do, when to do what, you don't have to figure it out. We will provide it to you through live classes. Plus, how to solve the question, how to build that particular ability to be able to solve tough and complex question. That particular ability comes with an art, and that particular art we teach you through DPP and weekly test. You will be getting doubt solving, so you don't waste your time, crash courses, so that you will be able to recall each and everything, not by yourself, but yes, we will help you in that particular sense. Hindi English batches, rank improvement batches, and you will be getting guidance of Educator, so you can understand what to do at what time, so that you can go efficiently and more systematically for your program. You can get 10% डिस्काउंट. ओके, देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन, कंप्यूटर साइंस वाला इलेक्ट्रिकल से गेट एग्जाम दे सकता है? बिल्कुल दे सकता है. अगर आपको देना है तो दे दीजिए, बट उसके लिए आपको इलेक्ट्रिकल का पूरा बैकग्राउंड वापस से तैयारी करनी पड़ेगी, विच इज नॉट एट ऑल इजी. फिर आप कंप्यूटर साइंस के लिए गेट एग्जाम नहीं दे पाएंगे. ओके फाइन, चलिए, तो मुझे लगता है कि लेट्स स्टार्ट द सेशन नाउ. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग वंस अगेन टू एवरीबॉडी and let's start the session. So what we are going to talk about in this specific session is notes. So very first question students ask, sir, making notes is important? Yes, very important. Too much important. Why, sir? I will talk about that too, why, but making notes is so important. Then used to ask second question, people, look at this, can I use someone else's notes? And my answer will be a no. You know why? When you make a note, you speak it out. when you make the note, writing you teach to yourself. जब आप नोट्स बनाते हैं तो अपने आप को पढ़ाते हैं. when you make the notes you teach yourself, and when you teach somebody your grip on the concept will be more, plus your mind will remind or remember the concept for the longer time. Your memory will be better. So when you make the notes by yourself, writing the notes by yourself, you will be having two benefits. First benefit, longer memory. You can remember the concept for the longer time. And the second benefit is better clarity of the concept. Oh, is it so? ऐसा होता है. This happens. And you get better clarity of the topic. Now you will say, sir, we get each and every clarity in the concept when we understand in the class itself. No, dear friend, what you understand is your mind convinces yourself that much only. But there are so many perspectives of each and every topic which you can't understand until you teach it to somebody else. How you will explain that fellow? For that you need to have a very, very high level of clarity, and that requires lot of connecting dots. And that dot connection does not come until you teach some particular topic for multiple times. So if you are teaching to yourself one or two times by making the notes, that is always a better approach. Second thing, you will have to make your notes by your own. Why, sir? First reason I told you, it gives you better clarity and longer memorization. Yes, now the notes help. What, in what senses, and how to make the notes I am going to talk about. बहुत important है dear friends. Too much important it is, just because the students do not understand the meaning of this, the utilization, or I should say the benefit of this. I'll tell you what. After completion of each and every topic, let's say you have studied a course for 1 month. In 1 month, if you have completed entire subject, every day you understood every single thing, write in the comment box at the end of the entire course. If I say I will take a test of you, will you require any revision or not? Tell me honestly, will you require a complete revision of entire test or entire subject, or no, you can immediately write the test? Of course you will say yes sir, we require a revision. And how you revise the concepts? By the notes of somebody else, by the notes of faculty, by the video lectures, or by your own notes. And the perfect answer you can have is you need to have the revision by your own notes. Why, sir? Just because when I teach in the classroom, I give you PDF, PPT, everything. Yes, but I do not write everything. Look at this. I do not write each and every single point and statement and the method. Through some diagram, through some statements I used to speak, but I do not write every single thing. You understand that what you hear, but you can't remember those. So if I am explaining a method, in that method some hidden concepts I have explained, you did not write those things. After 2 months or 1 month, when the course completes, all those are gone. Not there in my notes. No, you also have not written in your notes. Gone. You will not be able to recall those by just reading my own notes. My notes, not yours. Now there is a question in GATE, there is a question in quiz and test series. From that small concept which we have discussed, you will scratch your head like this. कुछ तो बताया था सर ने यार. Something sir told, I don't remember now. And that is what happens with most of the students most of the time. 80% of students will have a failure in GATE exam because of this reason, that they could not recall those small hidden concepts, hidden facts, and because of that they are not able to solve a question. Why to take risk? Why to take risk? Understanding the point. So how to make the notes? The very first point, write everything. You feel like today I understood this concept, yes, I will remember it forever. कभी नहीं होता ऐसा, कभी नहीं होता ऐसा. नथिंग नथिंग, दिस इज द बिगेस्ट lie of your own world. You cannot remember anything for the rest of your life until you revise it multiple times. So when somebody is explaining you understood everything, हमको तो सब समझ में आया, अब अपुनिच भगवान है. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है डियर फ्रेंड्स. इट डजंट हैपन लाइक दैट वे दैट यू कैन रिमेंबर. You understood everything clearly, yes, you will be feeling like overwhelming, perfectly fine, but write it down, just because after 2 days 3 days it will be vanished from your memory, and you will certainly not watch the entire video lecture again to bring that one or two statement again. So write every single thing, every single small point which teacher is explaining through the method. See, you don't have to write each and every word like as it is teacher is saying. You can use some kind of abbreviated language or some kind of graphical interpretation of the concept which teacher is saying, but at least write in such a way that when you read you can recall each and every single small thing which educator has explained and you understood in that way. Write everything. Second thing, now people used to solve the questions. Of course, you practice the question, yes or no. Now you practice the question like this: 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. You have solved one question here, and over there also 15 plus 4 is equal to 19. And over there only, in this much area only, you will solve 15 questions and their calculation. After 2 months, you check where is the solution of this question, and you check in this particular area. You don't find those numbers at all. Why? Just because every number is overwriting each and other answers. You don't have to do that. Whenever you have a practice, take time, but whenever you solve the questions, immediately after the topic, I am saying after the topics, whatever the questions you are solving about that particular topic, questions, either you write complete question if you have enough time and patience, or else reference of question. Reference of question means, let's say you have a question booklet, so you can write down what this book, page number 15, question number 6, at least this much so you can write, so that you can understand what is the reference and its complete solution. Immediately any question you solve regarding that topic and you feel like this particular question का answer or this particular question's approach is very different than the usual ones which you have solved regularly, then you just write down that particular question along with entire notes of that topic. जितने नोट्स आपने उस टॉपिक के बनाए हैं उसके साथ क्वेश्चन और उसके आंसर भी लिखो, और साथ ही साथ अगर कोई क्वेश्चन कहीं टेस्ट में, क्विज में, कहीं भी ऐसा आता है जिसका अप्रोच अलग है, तो उस क्वेश्चन को भी वहां जाके लिखो. Why? Just because revision, at a revision time, everything will be concentric, not the distributed. Otherwise, those 2-5 questions you will miss while revision, and that will make a big impact on your learning capability. Right? If you can learn everything, try to remember also everything, just because if you have spent time on learning, you won't spend much time in the revision, but you can remember those topics when you will enter into that particular exam hall, and that is what requires most, that how much you can remember out of whatever you have learned in the entire duration of preparation. So make organized notes. Organize everything at one point. Concentric notes. See, it happens that you are taking one particular course from multiple educators, multiple sources. You are learning one topic from 3 different sources. Something you have learned from there, something you have learned from there, something you have learned from here. We understood today. Yes, we have watched 5 videos, we understood everything, and after 2 months if you want to revise the things, we don't remember from where we have understood those things, and we will have to watch all those 5, 6, 10 videos. We will have to search and watch those videos, or we will have to search and read those tutorials, etc., etc. It takes time, yes, and wastage of efforts once again. Why to do the same kind of work again if you have already done? So take extra time right now and bring all those data which you are taking from different sources on your cache memory. Technical word है but समझ में आएगा. Write down in your notes everything. So revision time, everything will be like quick. You don't have to go here and there for any kind of thing. Not for a specific topic, not for a specific question, not for a specific previous year question, not for a specific solution. किसी भी चीज के लिए आपको कहीं नहीं जाना पड़ेगा. Everything on a concentrating. Now see, most of the students say, sir, making the detailed notes take time. Now you tell me, you want to spend time on unnecessary things again in the last 3 months when you will be revising? Do you want that you should miss lots of small points and hidden points and questions which you have already solved right now during your revision? No. So अगर आप लोग नहीं चाहते, if you don't want that you will miss any single point, if you don't want to miss any single question which you have not solved but you did not revise at the end, if you don't want such kind of situation, make the notes now in the more appropriate manner and your revision time will be cut short automatically, even more by the current time you are taking extra. If you are taking 20% time extra right now, 30 to 40% extra time will be cut down in your revision later on. So it will be ultimately the time management will be same to same, but going organized will make your mind little bit more focused. Just because when you are focusing on one question, one topic, and meanwhile you are searching multiple places, so your focus will be distracted. Right? So organizing everything at one point, of course it takes time initially. But saves lot of time in revision. But people do not understand. Why? Just because we don't have patience, sir. We want to cover up the syllabus as soon as possible. Later on we will see if any kind of problem we will have. The problem can be bigger when you will run out of the time at the end, and when you will have to revise each and everything which you have learned, but you are not able to find out all those things at a single point. In that particular case, you will be frustrated, you will be too much depressed, might possible you will lose the focus, you might give up. I don't want anybody to give up at that particular stage after preparing for 7-8 months non-stop. No, not at all. Okay, a quick question to everybody. What is your goal? Your goal is to get more marks in GATE exam or to cover up more syllabus in less time? Tell me, what is your goal? Ultimate goal is to cover up more syllabus in less time. No, I have covered, sir, syllabus in August time, so I will get 5 extra marks in GATE exam. I have covered up entire syllabus in just July itself, so I will get 16 marks extra in the GATE exam. I have covered up my syllabus, sir, up to November, so they have cut 5 marks from my GATE exam just because I got late in my cover up the syllabus or covering up the syllabus. Nothing happens like that. Nothing happens like that. So what is your goal? To get more marks. To get more marks in GATE 12 subjects, you will have to have best of the memory and best of the focus in that exam. Memory, just because whatever you studied in the classroom, you will have to remember it perfectly, correctly. Then at the end, you need to have a focus, greater focus in the exam so that you can utilize that knowledge. If you are not able to fetch the concept at all just because you have revised it 7 months, 8 months ago, and after that you did not touch it, you will not be able to solve the question. And that is what the biggest problem students may face, and you can still recover if you follow a better approach. Now, how to utilize those notes? You will have to make two types of notes. You will have to make two types of notes. One is detailed notes. Second one, short note. These detailed notes will have each and everything: topic, hidden concepts, questions, solutions, etc., etc. Everything is there. Then you will have to make short notes, maximum 4 to 5 pages of each subject. Short notes means, see, short note doesn't mean that everything you are writing in the smaller fonts. हाँ, छोटे छोटे अक्षरों में सब कुछ लिख देना short note नहीं होता है. Short notes means those points, those formulas, theorems, or those kind of statements which you will have to remember as it is. There is no any background story or conceptual concept behind those. There is nothing. Like if I ask you a very simple question that how many binary search trees are possible using n distinct keys, answer is a formula of Catalan number 2n combination 2n divided by n plus 1. That's a formula you will have to remember as it is. There is no any concept behind it. You don't have to remember any concept behind it. And how you remember it? You write it in the short note. So such kind of, in graph theory you have so many such kind of theorems. Yes. You have such kind of statements, so many in TOC, decidability. Yes. And there are so many closure property in TOC. There are so many statements in the operating system, COA, formulas are there in the different courses. All those things you write in a short note of each and every subject. These short notes we will have to revise in last 15 days. See, if I explain you the concept of cache memory or some subject, concept you can remember for longer time. Hidden concepts, of course, you cannot. That's why we are making the notes and revising 2-3 times. But short notes are those things which you forget very easily and very quickly. When you are making the short notes of such things which you will have to remember as it is, रटने वाली चीजें, those short notes we will revise in last 15 days in the exam. Before the exam, last 15 days we will just revise the short notes daily to daily, so that you can remember those things as it is perfectly correctly. And that will make a lot of difference in your GATE result. At least 4 to 5 marks you will be getting extra because of these short notes. If you are worried about my short notes, I will provide you 3 subjects short notes. Last year also I was teaching 2 subjects, data structures and COA. I have provided short notes of these 2 subjects. This year also, in last 2 months, whenever the time will come, I will provide my subjects short notes. You prepare remaining short notes by yourself just because you will need those short notes in the last time. How to utilize those? These detailed notes we will have to revise 2 to 3 times. Up to before 15 to 20 days of exam. Let's say exam is on 1st of February, then up to 15th of January, we will write, prepare, and we will revise these detailed notes of the subjects 2 to 3 times. In last 15-20 days, we will utilize these. We will revise these at least once in a day time. You will feel like sir अब तो याद होने लगा, रटने लगा, भूल जाएंगे, नहीं भूलेंगे, it's boring, etc., etc. Learning is always a boring process. I have told multiple times, so don't worry about that. Keep doing one revision entire day for all the short notes. In last 15-20 days we will utilize these notes. That is like my own success story. I'm telling you, I have done this particular thing very extensively, and I knew that whatever I could remember was just because of these two types of notes. In the GATE exam, I was able to score more because of these detailed notes and short notes. Now there are two perspectives. When to make the short notes, you can make the short notes while revising a course, or you can make the short notes at the end of revision. Means all the courses are done in October, November, December. At that time when you are revising a course, at that time you can write down each and every point which is necessary. Like when you are revising entire course from the detailed notes, you find like, okay, this is the formula I have to write, make it in the short notes. It will not take hardly 15 to 16 seconds to write one point. Such kind of 100 points are there. Hardly half an hour or 1 hour you will take total from entire course to prepare the short notes of that particular course. 1.5 hour, just because you have already written in these long notes. While revising entire detailed notes, you find, okay, this is a good formula, let's write it in the short notes. You can write it and keep revising. So that's how you will utilize the short notes and detailed notes. Detailed notes will help you in revision, just because when you will write the test, mock test, you will find out that I have studied everything but I can't remember everything. And that is where these detailed notes and their revision comes into the picture. Small question, very easy, but you will not be able to solve. Why? Just because you don't remember that hidden small concept behind that particular topic, and that is where you will have the problem, and that problem you can easily solve using these notes. Whether we must take notes during the lectures or first watch the lecture and then take the notes, see, it is totally dependent on you. If you are quick enough to learn the course, if Educator is going little slow, you can make the notes in meanwhile also during the lectures itself. But if you find that lectures are little fast paced and you are not able to note down every single thing, then you can go ahead and you can just learn in the classroom, so that you can first understand each and everything, and later on, after the day is over, take half an hour, 45 minutes time, whatever teacher has taught, make note of each and everything, so that what happens, there will be a revision also of the day's topic and you can have a good notes also. So depends on how you can manage. Learning is important. First you learn and then make the notes. That is the best possible way. But if you can do it together. Otherwise, one by one, you first learn and then later on write the notes. Depends how you can make it. Sir, I prefer making notes, short notes after one revision, one subject test. So it is totally dependent on person to person when you are making the notes, short notes. But of course you will have to make the short notes, just because when you write your own short notes or anything, the probability of remembering the things is more. See, it's very simple. In your childhood, when you had long answers of history, how you used to remember those answers? By writing those multiple times. Remember, even I still do the same thing. When I will have to remember something, I used to write it or type it, so that I can remember it for the longer time. And you can also use the same thing, right? So that you can remember those things for the longer time. Is there enough time to prepare for GATE 22 with job? Now, Pretha, enough time is always there. Depends on how good you are learning, plus how good you are giving time and efforts. Depends on that. Everybody can crack the GATE at any time. Nobody can crack the GATE any time. Both possibilities are there. It is totally dependent on the individual, his or her efforts and time and efficiency given to the preparation. Can I make visual notes on computer science? If you have enough time, you can make the visual notes. Depends on you, but you will have to have everything included. And so many students say we used to make, sir, audio notes or the kind of voice notes but instead of voice notes I would still recommend that go for the written notes, just because written notes through visually you can access each and everything from your pages easily. Searching will be easy. In the audio notes it will not be easy to search a small point or a specific point. That's why audio notes will not be so much recommended. Fine. So today's, I guess, information is over. Please keep going, following these sessions, so that you can learn how to effectively utilize your time and what are the points you will have to take care in your daily particular routine, so that you can have a better rank. We both are fighting for the same particular goal, which is your goal, and I am fighting for your goal. You are fighting for your own goal of getting best rank in GATE, getting the best career out of you. So let's work together. Next, tomorrow we are going to talk about how people used to make mistakes. What are the mistakes GATE aspirants do in the general, and how you can avoid those mistakes, plus daily planner, how to make the daily planner so that you can effectively or efficiently utilize the entire day, your prices. This channel, and we are providing you lot of quality content, including the lectures plus such kind of informative sessions for all of you. So it's your moral responsibility to support our channel. How? Every time you come live or watch this particular lecture, please like the sessions, share these sessions with all of your friends, subscribe the channel and turn on the notification so that you don't miss any of the sessions which are going to be conducted here on this channel. And thank you so much for joining. See you in the next session, 2:45 p.m. for a specific very important puzzle discussion, and in the evening 7 p.m. for operating system page replacement policies. Till then, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye.